Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a wonderful and timeless story that many of you might have heard as kids. It's called The Honest Woodcutter, and it's a tale that perfectly shows why being truthful is always the best choice. This story isn't just for children. Its message is powerful for all of us. So, get comfortable and let's travel to a peaceful village nestled by a forest. Once upon a time, in a small, quiet village, lived a poor but very honest woodcutter. Every single day, he would venture into the nearby forest to chop wood. He would then sell the wood in the market to earn just enough money to support his family. He was known throughout the village for his hard work and, more importantly, for his unwavering honesty. He never tried to cheat anyone and was content with what he earned through his labor. One sunny morning, the woodcutter went to his usual spot by a river that flowed through the forest. He chose a large tree and began to swing his trusty axe. Chop, chop, chop. The sound echoed through the trees. He had been working for a while when, all of a sudden, his hands became slippery with sweat. In one unfortunate swing, the axe flew out of his hands, spun through the air, and landed with a loud splash right in the middle of the deep river. The woodcutter's heart sank. He stared at the spot where his axe had disappeared. This axe was his only tool, his only way to make a living. Without it, he couldn't chop wood, and his family would go hungry. He didn't have enough money to buy a new one. Feeling completely helpless, he sat down on the riverbank and started to cry. His sobs were filled with despair as he thought about his family's fate. Just then, a beautiful, shimmering light appeared on the surface of the water. Out of the light rose a magnificent figure. It was Mercury, the messenger of the gods, with a kind and gentle face. He looked at the weeping woodcutter and asked in a calm voice, "My good man, why are you crying so sadly?" The woodcutter, through his tears, explained what had happened. He told Mercury how his only axe had fallen into the river and how he had no way to get it back. Mercury listened patiently and felt sympathy for the poor man. He said, "Do not worry. I will help you." With that, he dove deep into the river. A moment later, he emerged holding a stunning axe made of pure, shining gold. "Is this beautiful golden axe yours?" Mercury asked. The woodcutter looked at the dazzling axe. It was worth a fortune, more than he could ever dream of. But he was an honest man. He shook his head and said, "No, that's not mine. My axe was just a simple one made of iron." Mercury smiled and dove back into the river. This time, he came up with another incredible axe. This one was crafted from sparkling, bright silver. "Perhaps this silver axe is the one you lost?" he asked. Again, the woodcutter looked at the precious axe. It was also very valuable, and he could have easily claimed it. But he was true to his heart. "No, sir," he replied politely. "That's not my axe either. Mine was much more ordinary." Impressed by the woodcutter's honesty, Mercury dove into the river a third time. When he came back up, he was holding the woodcutter's old, worn-out iron axe. The woodcutter's face lit up with joy. Yes, yes, that's my axe. Thank you so much for finding it, he exclaimed with immense relief and gratitude. Mercury was deeply moved by the woodcutter's truthfulness. He said, "I am very pleased with your honesty. You could have easily claimed the gold or silver axe, but you chose to tell the truth." As a reward for his integrity, Mercury gave the woodcutter not only his own iron axe, but the golden and silver axes as well. The woodcutter couldn't believe his luck. He thanked Mercury profusely and rushed home, his heart full of joy. He sold the precious axes and lived happily and comfortably with his family for the rest of his days, never forgetting the lesson that honesty truly is the best policy. And that's the story of the Honest Woodcutter. It's a simple tale, but it teaches us that integrity and truthfulness are virtues that always get rewarded in the end. Being honest might seem difficult sometimes, but it builds trust and earns respect, which are more valuable than any treasure. Thank you so much for listening today. If you enjoyed this story, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more inspiring content. Let us know in the comments what you think of this story, or if you have any other favorites you'd like us to share. Until next time, stay true to yourself. Bye for now.